Morton's department store was a discount department store in Washington, D.C. from 1933 until 1993. Welcome to Eric C. Productions. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified of my latest video that are posted during the week. Be sure to hit that like button and leave a suggestion or a comment. You might see that video in a future posting. This is a viewer suggested video. Thank you for your suggestion.
Save 37 to 66% at Morton's Back to School Sale. Boys and students sport knit and dress shirts, $4.99. Boys dress slacks and denim action slacks, just $6.99. Girls back to school dresses, $12. Little girls, $10. Men's fine twill casual slacks, only $10. Juniors and Mrs. Oxford cloth shirts, $6.99. And repeatable sellout, ladies pure cotton knit sweaters, $5.99 at all 6 Mortons, now through Monday.
Mortimer Lebowitz opened his first store in 1933 in Washington, D.C. Mortimer had completed 2 years of law school at New York University, but was a less than enthusiastic student of the law. His father suggested that retail sales might be the ticket and offered Lebowitz help in opening a Washington business, and that business became Morton's. When Lebowitz opened his first store in 1933 at 7th and D Streets, Northwest, Washington was in many ways a southern town. In a 1993 interview, Lebowitz once said retailers had separate fitting rooms and toilets for blacks. They were treated very cruelly and clearly and were not made to feel welcome. Everyone at the time felt they would lose white customers if they catered to black customers. Many stores of the day did not even allow black customers to try on clothes, but from the first day of business, Lebowitz stores had dressing rooms and restroom facilities that were shared by black and white customers. Many thought what I did was stupid from the business point of view, but I could not see myself discriminating against black customers, he recalled. 2 years after he founded the business, and despite depression and recession, it was a commercial success, but some of his policies angered white members of his staff. Lebowitz replaced those people with black employees, and before long, most of his workers were black. He also took it a step further and hired African American women to be sales clerks when other stores would not. Eventually, Morton's became the place where much of black Washington bought men's suits, women's dresses, and children's wear. Lebowitz did not confine his pursuit of tolerance, justice, and integration to the workplace. He sent his children to perhaps the leading integrated school in the district, Georgetown Day School. Morton's also instituted the layaway system, which enabled customers to pay for clothes in installments, when that was unheard of at that time. He pioneered the discount department store in Washington with bold signs advertising cheap prices and shrill radio commercials announcing yet another special sale. He had a winning formula for 6 decades and thousands of loyal customers. Mortimer had his share of business concerns and setbacks. When rioting that swept Washington in 1968 resulted in near destruction of 2 of his stores, Lebowitz was philosophical, telling reporters he was certain the rioters did not know him and meant nothing personal by their actions. Morton's stores on 14th Street Northwest and H Street Northeast were looted and burned. Lebowitz remained committed to his downtown stores. Everything in the 2 stores were destroyed except for the layaway records. He and his clerks took the records to another store and began contacting customers, telling them that they could still pick up their Easter outfits they had been paying for. Although this was a setback, he expanded into Maryland with stores in Oxon Hill, Suitland, and Lanham. Another example of Lebowitz finding success in an apparent setback occurred when a fire damaged the sleeves of a batch of rabbit fur coats he had in stock. After mulling the problem, he had the coats turned into capes, which were a hit with his customers. As the once thriving retail core declined, he was forced to start closing his stores in the 1980s. In 1993, Lebowitz announced that he was closing his 5 stores because of the deaths of his 2 closest associates and his own increasing age. In 1997, Mortimer Charles Lebowitz, who at the age of 84, founder of Morton's, a landmark Washington area department store chain, who also was a longtime civic leader and champion of racial justice, died of bone marrow disease. Hey, you just watched my video. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions.